Hello, everyone, and I'm really excited to start the another inspiring episode of Coach's Talk Show. So, first of all, if you are new to this episode, or I would say live session where we do exciting inspiring conversation about some really important topics, especially related to women business owners life, where you can get really insightful, I would say, strategies, secrets which you can utilize in your business and life as well. Okay, so I want to start this live session with just introducing that what is actually Coach's Talk Show. So Coach's Talk Show, and this is our season 3, and today is our episode 9, is a conversation with rising coaches, experts, and all those women entrepreneurs who are actually helping other women entrepreneurs to succeed in different areas of their life. And today, in continuing this journey, where we have seen that a lot of you shared your positive responses after watching previous episodes, we are going to continue inviting many more speakers in the upcoming episodes as well. So before I invite today's special guest, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Neha Garg, and I'm a digital skills coach for women business owner, helping them to go from invisible to irresistible so that they can make their standout presence and confidently grow their business online. So, this is about me, but today is not my day. Today is the day to have a conversation with the guest which we have invited. I just want to share few things about the guest as well. But before this, I want to personally welcome those of you who are joining me live to today's Coaches Talk Show episode 9. So, if you are here and watching this session live, just type live in the comments. And if you are watching the replay of this episode, please type replay in the comments. Okay, let me see how many of you are there. Okay, so I have opened the comment box on my phone. In case you are typing something, we are going to personally just respond each one of your comment later on so that we can continue the conversation. But if you are already there, like I can see Diadra is here. So Diadra, welcome to Coaches Talk Show, and please stay till the end so that we can share like whatever we are going to share. There must be there is something which you can surely utilize in your life and business as well. So now I'm without any further delay, I'm gonna invite our guest here, and her name is Amee, and she is a communication coach, especially for women entrepreneur, helping them to actually take own the power of their voice and to succeed in their life and business both. And she is also uh, a founder of Speak with Amee. And yeah, 1 second, something happened. All right, I think I am audible and visible both. So somewhere my video is stuck. So I was just introducing the guest of this talk show today, and she's the founder of Speak with Emmy, and she is also come under LinkedIn Top Voice. So all of you got the glimpse of who is coming today on our show and what is the topic she's going to talk about. Now, some of you are thinking that last time also we bring a guest on the communication. Then why we are doing the same thing? Because I posted that message and I got some questions related to that as well. Now, I want to say that whoever last time asked us that can you please share the insight about this topic as well, about that topic as well, I want to say communication is a very big ocean, I would say. And someone can only after taking an action in this field can experience this powerful tool and utilize it in their life and business both. So therefore, to continue that conversation, to answer all those questions which some of you personally send me, we are bringing this like special guest here, and with her own experience she's going to share powerful insights. So without any further delay, I'm going to invite with a virtual clapping on our Coaches Talk Show today. Welcome me to our Coaches Talk Show.
Thank you. Thank you, Neha, for that warm introduction. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for accepting our invitation and coming to this show, because I know from your busy schedule, from all those meetings, all those sessions, it becomes very difficult to, give your time here, but still you accepted. Really, really gratitude to you. Now, when I start with, how did you started your journey in this communication coach field, and what inspired you to become a communication coach? If you would like to share with us.
Sure. Brilliant question, my favorite question. And I'm asked this all the time, and I love answering. I always start with one sentence that I am a woman who started as a kid being a last bencher. And from that last bench, I became a front mentor. So that's my whole journey. So I don't know if you've been, or some of you might have been, a last bencher in the school, is somebody who sits, who is scared to speak in public, who is afraid, is not getting opportunity to speak. He or she always wants to, but you're not the monitor of the class. You're not teacher's favorite. You are an average student, and you sit behind the chairs. So when you sit behind, there is something in you that you want that attention. You so much, you crave so much for that attention. So I was that little girl when I was a kid. And from that, so that never went off. Every time I tried, but I was never teacher's favorite, or I was not great student, or things like that. So from there it drives. So if you talk about my beliefs, my values, that's the time when I wanted to prove myself that no, I want to be on the other side of the stage, the other side of the classroom. And that's where it basically started. Like, and then there's a whole journey to it. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing this. And I think so many of you who are watching either replay or live, you can resonate with this. ऐसा होता है कि क्लास में कोई एक बच्चा ऐसा होता है जिसे क्लास टीचर का अटेंशन नहीं मिल पाता है. And then I was actually like this. So sometime when she asked some question, I wanted to answer, but I still think, okay, I will be answering in a right way or not, or my answer will be right. What is she going to say? And sometimes that becomes the purpose of life. So thank you so much for sharing this. Now, so many women, even though they know the importance of communication, especially those who are in business, but still, do not understand this communication tool importance. So according to you, it's like, if I just define this question, in your view, why is communication is one of the most essential tools for women, especially in the businesses today?
Okay. Firstly, I would just like to mention that communication is for no gender bias here. It's for everybody. But yes, since your
Yes.
audience is women and there's a lot of work we do around, communication is a skill which is very, very essential for women, men, everyone, from the even children, specifically for women, because there is so much in them that women are going through, the changes that happen in life, the way they move from sabbatical to getting back to work to getting married to the norms that the society have in them. So first thing, it's important, but because I see, at least in India, I see a lot of women not being assertive. Now still the era has changed a lot, but women are not that assertive. So they don't speak for themselves, and there is a hesitation to say no. So when there is a hesitation to say no, and we should all learn to say no when it's needed. So that is one thing. Secondly, women don't have that much of their voice. It's like, it's there with them, but they're not getting that chance. They're not getting that chance at home because maybe they're busy with the schedules and whatever surrounding. Even if they're working at work, again, there is another politics or something or the other happening when they want to open up. So a lot of thoughts and a lot of things are in them. Like, usually people say, okay, women bolti zyada hai, men don't. But actually, there is a lot in a woman which is not addressed. That's why I think communication is extremely essential for women. Secondly, I feel women are very good with languages. So you speak English or you don't speak English. You speak whichever background you come from, vernacular medium to English medium to whatever. I think women can grasp language very fast, very, very. And I've lived in China for a decade. For 10 years of my life, I spent in China, and I deal with Chinese women out there. So if they can speak, and I've seen transformation or transforming people, then I feel anybody in the world can. So language is a skill which is usually there with women, the fluency, it's more easy. So if you give them an opportunity to speak, or they speak for their rights, or whatever they need to get done, especially in the business world, then I think communication is one thing that they need to work on. Especially being assertive is a biggest thing. Apart from assertive, I also see women are feel, they say they are fine and everything is good, but there is a lot of inferiority complex at times. I see that. Fine, they're doing good, they might be the best leader, but still there is an imposter syndrome. And to overcome this, communication is the most powerful tool. See, none of us are born communicators. Okay. If we say Lata Mangeshkar is a great singer, if I ask you this question, is it a skill or is it a talent?
Yes.
It's a skill or a
Uh,
talent.
I would say it's a skill which can be developed.
Lata Mangeshkar had a voice, so it's definitely a talent. But if you sing as good as Lata Mangeshkar, it's a skill. And
Yes.
communication is a skill which can be developed. So I meet women, and most of the problem with women is they feel they don't like their voice, they don't like
Hmm.
themselves. Voice,
Yes.
they go back to inner voice, which they don't like you know
Yes.
so, and this is a tool. It's like learning a musical instrument. What is a voice?
Hmm.
And if you love yourself, the whole world loves you. So whatever voice you have, the way you are, your pronunciation, your tone, your rate, your pitch articulation is like the ornaments you wear.
Hmm.
you know
Correct.
it's like the ornaments you wear. You want to look good, you want to feel good, so these are the ornaments a woman can wear and shine out, look good, sound
Yes.
confident, and it can take her to another level, is what I feel. So that's why I feel it's extremely important for women to be a strong communicator. We are living in this century or the world, from where to where, we've all come from a different era. There is a glass ceiling that we have broken as
Yes.
being
Correct.
women, and I think we should break more of it.
Correct, true. And you know how beautifully you answered that question where you said that you have dealt with women who speak in Chinese. So the one question which I think is a common pattern in women where they ask that, I would like to be powerful when I speak in my own language. Like everyone doesn't want to speak in English or Russian or Spanish or something else. So they want to be powerful, yet they want to use their own mother tongue. So if they are going through that challenge, what they can do? Like you have experience of talking to so many women.
Okay, so if they have mother tongue, a mother tongue can be neutralized. See, no one is born in India. We have more than 90 or 100 languages. Okay,
Yes.
and it's good. We are proud of it. If I come from Gujarati background, you come from the North Indian background, we are proud of the family or the roots that we are born in and the way we take the society ahead. What happens is, because we are born in different environment, that accent comes to us. And if you work on your mother tongue influence, you can neutralize it. Not every American or a native speaker is a great English speaker. Not every Britisher is a great English speaker. In India, we have this privilege because we are ruled by Britishers and we learned English at the same time. If we work a little too much, like using tongue twisters, I do a program on jaw exercise. There is an exercise, a syllabary exercise where, if you work on your jaw moments and things like that, you can really speak well. And so, accent, the only thing for women, I would say, is don't have that complex that, oh, my accent is not good. Oh, I come from UP, I come from, the east of India, and I have that. So, because see, the moment you have the complex, you can't move ahead. So even when I work in my programs, I work with the inner, I do a lot of inner work in communication. And the inner work, say outer. Outer is like easy, very easy. Mainly it's an inner work that you should love your voice, you should love your way of speaking, you should like yourself. Then you will open the door to learn or neutralize your accent. But to answer your question, mainly two things work here. A regular practice of tongue twisters and jaw exercise helps you to neutralize your accent. Because in India, we speak in certain style. And jaw moment is extremely. So if my name is Amee, someone might speak Amy, Amy, Amee. An American would speak Amy. But if you really move your mouth, so it sounds more clear. If you say how are you, how are you, because we're used to certain, we mix it with our mother tongue, and that's the style we use. But if you really open your jaws and speak, how how are you, how are you, that's the way it sounds. So it's just a practice on certain things.
So
Yeah.
all of you who are hearing today, I got this powerful secret tool. Okay, do the tongue twister exercise. If you come from a mother to tongue place where you think that, oh, I have an MTI effect or anything else, but it can become better by doing practice. And if not alone, then you know what to do. Now, my next question in this phase is like, especially if I talk about all those women who are after starting after a career break, it's like we are talking about the practical things over here. So they're starting after a career break, or they're going to some meetings, they're meeting new people. So there are women business owners who are going outside attending networking meetups, and most of the time they don't know how to present themselves in a meeting, how to share their introductions. So many times people try to copy other people, and it has been shown that because they are copying to other people, they are artificially creating the whole sentences. So, according to you, what should be a better way to present ourselves when we are going in some meeting or virtually presenting our business? Or I would say, if we are just starting after a career break, so what are the things we need to take care, when it comes to present ourselves?
See, if you have to present yourselves, the two things comes. One is your verbal skills and one is your
Hmm.
non-verbal skills. And if you see, Albert Mehrabian has a principle where 55%, it's more of a non-verbal, which is more powerful than your verbal. For women, it's easy. The way you dress, the way you present yourself, the way you are on camera, it's easy. Now, with those non-verbal skills, if you work on certain aspects like posture, the way you sit, the way I'm sitting right now, to the way I sit right now, even if I'm just talking to you and my video is on, it will make difference in my voice, my body language, everything. Posture, gestures, hand gestures. Always, this is like, again, an ornament. Use it. Don't be that stiff. उसे मत आप अंदर रखिए, use कीजिए. It's very, very powerful. So posture, gesture, eye contact. If you're on camera, the eye contact that you make to the camera, look into the eyes of camera. If off camera and you have two interviewers or one interviewers, make that eye contact. And it happens with practice. It doesn't happen in one day, but practice is the key. The only key to present yourself well is how you practice and the actions that you take. So posture, gesture, eye contact, proximity, the distance, your comfort zone. आप कितना है 10 feet पे हो, the distance that you maintain, and eye contact, proximity is extremely important. So these are the pointers on non-verbal. When it comes to verbal skills, your pronunciation, your tone, rate, fast bol rahe ho, you're speaking slow, pitch, articulation. And out of all these things, if you just want to take one thing, work on your posture, your gesture, and voice modulation. So, if you're
Hmm.
presenting something, hi, my name is Amee. Hi, my name is Amee. I'm a communication coach, and I really like. Okay, this is the work I do. Hi, my name is Amee. I'm a communication coach. I help people to communicate with confidence and clarity Or you say, hi, my name is Amee. I'm a communication coach and I help people to maintain. So, don't go fast, don't go slow, modulate well. And it's just a practice that will help you to present yourself very well.
Thank you so much for sharing this. And I could actually see the pictures of the people who are presenting themselves and then thinking and being nervous. So I have done the, because it has nothing to do with that external office related to work or their skills or talent. I think this is a lot more to, work on ourselves. As you said, na, inner work. So it's like something is coming from inside, then outside, how we are presenting. So it's like it's a combination of both. So powerful insight, like for me, just to share, it's like practice, 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 and you're going to become a better person, I would say. Now, there's one thing which you have also, experienced while talking to other women, like when they do a lot of work again and again, like फैमिली रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज है, घर का काम तो छोड़ ही नहीं सकते, घर का काम तो करना ही करना है, ऑफिस का काम भी करना है, एंड अगर बिजनेस है तो एक एक्स्ट्रा टीम हैंडल करने का काम भी हो जाता है. So it's like many times I have seen that women going through burnout and they don't know how to set boundaries in, in the office, in family. So how can communication play a role in setting boundaries, delegate the work? Because most of the time people, that's why do not hire team members, because they don't know how to communicate. And so that, I think that it will also remove the burnout situation for them. So can you share any tips, strategies in this?
So, see, what I do in a state of burnout is I'm an early morning riser. Wake
Mm-hmm.
1 hour early, 1 hour or 2 hours early, 4 or 5 a.m. That's what I do. And then 7:30, I have to make a breakfast and my routine starts and then get back to work and my kid goes to school. If you have help, great. If you don't have help, take that extra time. And when you wake up in the morning, plan your day. Plan your day. It's extremely important to write your to-do list. I don't even call it to-do list. I call it I-do list because to do mein hai, oh, I have to do.
करना पड़ेगा.
So yeah, so if you have 4 things lined up, which is there, you've got to delegate the work, you've got to cook in the kitchen, and you have to post the content. Okay, maybe you are an entrepreneur and online, or you are trying to be an influencer posting content. So make that to-do list. Even if 3 things you successfully do, that would be great. So that's one thing, one way of working. Secondly, to set the boundaries you spoke about, you learn to say no. You learn to say no because I have a program called If I Say No, I Feel Guilty. And it's a very popular program. I'd learned it from some of the trainers in US. And it says that don't feel guilty if you have to say no, which most of us do. Go and speak. I'll just give you an example. My early days in training industry, I was working for a company, training company, and my boss was good, but it was she who would not let me go home or really make me do those extra things. And I never liked it. And for a year and a half, I wasted my time in not telling her how I felt. So speak up is very important. They say wake up, make up, show up. I would say wake up, make up, speak up, show up, speak up, and never give up. So speak up for yourself. If that's the challenge you are facing, if it's not working with you, you have to speak up. And what will happen? Maybe that place is not right for you. You will move. And 90% women get scared that, oh, I won't, this is the only ultimatum I have, and there is no option. See, when I moved to China, I was the only Indian woman among 5,000 Indians who was teaching English. I was rejected in every school because they said Indians can't train here. And I was working with foreign language universities there. I don't give up. Okay. So there were boundaries, there were restrictions. You're newly married, you move abroad, you have people around you, the weather is not suiting you. So what we do as women, being a women also, we waste a lot of time in the garbage, talking about what is not possible rather than talking what is possible. So if you have intention setting that you really want to, you will do it at under any circumstances. And we've seen that, Neha. You've been a coach, I've been a coach. We've seen those things, right? So
Mm,
the problem is you see all the other things and not what you have to. So if you're
correct.
really uncomfortable, speak on it. If you think you need to leave that job and start that business, please go ahead and do it. You got to take that thing, right? Because if you don't do it, nobody's going to do it for you. And that goes to every woman. So it's you who has to work on yourself. It's you who has to show up. Take those two affirmations. We have AI today available everywhere. Take it, work on yourself. Tell yourself, I'm a great communicator. I'm assertive. I can say no and move ahead.
So how beautifully you just, share that, do it, just do it, and,
Just do
be
it.
courageous and just take action. And there is no, I would say there is no one stopping by if we just, think like, I want to do it. So somewhere, I felt that there are so many women who has potential to do so many things, but they stop because of sometimes they know what to do, but they're not taking the responsibility. They're not taking the action. And I would say one thing very important, that this cannot be resolved by independently by you. I'm just saying this here. I'm not promoting anybody here, anyone here, but just I'm saying that if you keep thinking that, okay, I'll try, I'll explore YouTube, I'll go on Instagram, I will watch some reels, I will go to Facebook, I will do this, all of this is like sharing the content only. But the real impact which you can create is by just taking the hand holding support of somebody. So that's why, the moment you said that do it, become courageous, I would say alone many times it's not possible. Someone who is really courageous, I would say they have even did it. So
It's in
uh
everyone. It's not in that
yeah.
someone, it's there in everyone. I would say don't make it will, because will not pay your bill, but
Yes.
communication will pay. So, speak up for yourself. If you say, I will, doesn't work. I am. I do it. Kal kare so
Yes.
aaj kare so. Do it right now. And there's a beautiful saying from Kung Fu Panda, and I heard it from a book years ago. Yesterday is a history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. That's why we call it present. So why not work on that present? All women love presents, right?
Yes, true. And I'm gonna take this as your message for women entrepreneurs. So before we close today's coaches talk show, as we keep it short so that we are not only depending on sharing the content over here, we believe in real time action. So it's like I'll be asking Ami to share if she can help you in any ways. She'll be sharing that as well. But before we end, I wanna just ask you, Ami, this one thing. It's like if somebody who is for any challenge, okay, who wanna start from today itself on their communication, what tip or advice you would like to give women or anybody, I would say, if you are watching this show, so that they can start working on their communication?
So communication, mainly you're talking about speaking, because it's a big umbrella.
Yeah, speaking, I would say anything verbal or non-verbal, that means that is something which can be started without anybody else support.
Okay, so if you want to learn to speak well, communicate
Yeah.
confidently, so let's take a topic of communication with confidence. Okay, so firstly, you work, if you really want to do it, you set your intentions and write down those three no's that is stopping you. Okay, put it on the paper. Make those no's into yes, and make those affirmations for you as a part of your life, like your Bhagavad Gita. Say it every morning, say it every evening, like a mantra that you have. You know, in 30 days, you will see difference. There's a program I'm coming up with, inner and confident communication, sometime in after 2 weeks. And this is the first challenge that I make people do as well on it. So work on your inner game of communicating. So I can't communicate with this boss because he doesn't know how to do. I enjoy communicating with that boss. I'm confident in communicating in that training room or in that on that Zoom call, whatever you want to say. So you use that. Secondly, work on your intonations. Because firstly, we are beautiful women, all of us, right? We love ourselves. Love yourself. If you love yourself, the world will love you. So love yourself. The affirmations will make you do that more often. And thirdly, because you are women, you're beautiful, you have a nice voice, you look good, which you have to tell yourself, you communicate with intonations. Don't go and on that. So a lot of women, they get up in the morning, and when I'm doing trainings also, oh, I had a bad day and I'm bored. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Just use that intonation. Oh, I had a bad day and I'm working on it, because the way you speak it, your language, that's what reflects. I learned something from in my NLP session. I'll speak it in Hindi. भाषा बदलने से अनुभव बदलता है. So change that language of yourself. Make it, fake it till you make it. And it's okay to fake it. Because once you make it, you will never be able to fake it. So voice modulate, modulate yourself. You can start in small. You can take a book, a page of book, and modulate the important adjectives and the nouns that you feel are important, or write 5 sentences about yourself and which are important. My name is Amee. I'm a communication coach from Mumbai. Okay. I help working professionals and leaders to communicate with confidence and clarity and appear them on stage. So do you see the modulation that I'm doing in some of the words? So if you're a women entrepreneur, you know what is powerful. Jump up, step down, jump up, step down.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing this. And I'm gonna start practicing for myself, even though I'm
Sure.
working on communication. But all of you who are, listening this call, maybe you are watching the replay. I want you to make notes, and in case something which you feel okay, this is really, really powerful for me, please share your takeaway with us as well in the comment section. We would love to hear from you. Now, before we close, I want to just ask me that if somebody wants to really work on their communication, how they can connect with you. Either you have some programs to offer to them or they can directly reach out to you.
Sure. See, I am there. You can share my Linktree ID, and I am there on Instagram. I'm there on LinkedIn. I'm very active on LinkedIn, and also there on Facebook. Or I have a YouTube channel as well, so you can reach out to me. I can even share my contact details. You can reach out to me directly. In 2 weeks' time, I'm also coming up with my program called Confident Communication, which is mainly for beginners who really want to speak with confidence and clarity. And so you can reach out to me through all these social media handles that I'm sharing. And yeah, that's it. Just
Wow, thank
take
you
those
so
actions.
much.
Yeah,
Yes, take those session, and whoever thinking, okay, my communication is something which I really need to work, this is the, I would say, greatest opportunity you can come for. And because something, whenever it is in launch phase, this is the best thing, best time to go for that. So I would say I'm gonna share the link in the description, whoever is really interested. And in case you wanna just, explore that is it for me or not, there also, you can connect with her, you can get a clarity so that you will understand that what are the gap areas in your communication you can fulfill. So before we end this show today, I really want to thank Amee for coming to this show, sharing your insight. Although this is something which I can go on and we can discuss whole the thing, but we keep it short because we want you to take action, and this is our way to just गिविंग यू एन अवेयरनेस, एक जगाने की तरह, जागो जागो, इस चीज पे काम करना है. We do these kind of shows, but our intention is to actually make you aware about that. When you combine your knowledge plus action, that's where you see the results coming out. So
absolutely.
thank you so much,
Yeah.
Amee.
And I'll just mention something. I have a masterclass coming up in the on coming
Yeah.
Sunday. So you can definitely attend my masterclass on being a confident speaker at 7 p.m. Sunday evening. So yeah, that's one thing. So they can get in touch with me and I'll put them into my community. Sure.
So if there is a will, there is a way, everybody. So you got a chance to directly start learning from her without even paying anything to her because of that masterclass coming. But if you want to pay something, yes, you can. So thank you so much. All right. I just want to say, because I really, really want everyone to understand the importance of communication. So I just, added a lot of things here.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Neha. Thank you for inviting me. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming to the show today. Now, I want to close this show by just ending this one thing. In case anything which you felt really, really powerful and insightful for you, please share your takeaways with us either in the comment section, or you can directly DM me. And also, if you want somebody to come up on the Coaches Talk Show, you can also share that with me. I would love to, post the person on the show, and we'll be coming out with another inspiring episode with Coaches Talk Show. Stay tuned with us, and the replay will be available there, so you can watch this session again. Share with your friends as much as you can. Okay, so bye bye, everybody. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next episode of Coaches Talk Show.